Hi, I am Popefire. I have with me Adrian. Today we're just gonna probably chill. It's been sort of a crappy week. Let's see if I can get a friend in here. Yeah, I guess we'll talk a little bit about because I think Adrian's gonna finish up that drawing for Titans Thursday. But just do a quick little sober review of what happened in Titans. This show sucks so bad. I hate it so freaking much. It is the worst. Um, I I've never been bored watching a show before, but I am. Well, no, I will admit I have been bored watching some shows, uh, but never to the extent of Titans. Never to that extent. All of it's just super depressing. I'm not giving you a wrench, Pope Raven. I'm sorry. You don't deserve a wrench. Shouldn't this be called Starfire Outlaw Speaks? Oh, you're right. I will be changing my name from Popefire to Starfire Outlaw. I don't really feel like I'm a part of Comicsgate anymore. Yeah, I feel really kind of let down by members of Comicsgate, and I just want to kind of leave that part of me in the past. Starfire Outlaw was my username from Xbox for years, and I'm happy. Yeah, I don't understand. I tried to use Streamlabs, so I'm sorry if it has me a bit confused because I have no idea what I'm doing with Streamlabs. You should probably take a tutorial on it or something. Oh crap! Oh wait, I want to be what over here. Oh no. So how's that Raven going? I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Overwatch. Yeah, I went Hanzo just because there's a widow on our team, and I just got put in a losing match. Figured might as well play some Hanzo. Freaking heck! I'm really excited for the new hero in Overwatch. I couldn't get away from that. Probably share. I mean, it's gonna be really crappy because I was planning on gaming on Streamlabs, but I couldn't figure it out. But it's probably gonna be really bad quality. I'm not like the best Overwatch player. I just like to play for fun. Not good at it. I think something's wrong with it's way too. No, I'm lagging. That's why. Okay. What do they got? A good Reaper would handle this. So, lots of stuff happening this week. We had all the Rakita stuff. I think comics fully sort of broke up into different parts, and I think it's kind of broken into what each community would like it to be. Where are you? Oh my god, this is the worst lag. Crud. It's frame rate lag, that's what it is. I don't know what's going on. Well, no, I know it's my computer. Let's turn on my fan. I don't really watch the full EBS versus I Love Comic stuff. I sort of watched a little bit of other people's accounts of it. I'm not really interested in what happens anymore. It is really bad frame rate. Fuck. I think we should call this the indie comics community or something. Well, yeah. I think you're right. Um, I don't really think Comicsgate is something I want to be a part of anymore. Personally, I got a bad experience from it. And it wasn't just what's happening recently. I mean, it has been a handful of experiences, but this last one just sort of tipped it for me. Hold on, I gotta fix a link for one of my friends. Jordan. You know what? I'll just put the link in here. If somebody wants to come in and chat, it'd be fun. Yeah. Is this... I don't feel like this is working the way it should be. Well, Adrian isn't talking, so it's hard. Fuck, there we go. Yeah, I've got like 30 frames per second. Like I run on like really good frame rate. I do not yeah, the bad experiences with a lot of people have been going on lately. It sucks. This was a community for everybody, and it feels like it's not anymore, and I hate that. Like I honestly hate that because I don't hate the creators. I don't hate what happened. Well, I do hate what happened. I might in a bit trying to stop another group of friends from falling apart. Something's in fun fact, Raven has defeated Starfire 58 times. That doesn't sound right. I know Starfire was the one that killed her in Terror of Trigon. She had the final blow on her. It was a community that turned into a movement that then turned into shit. I think you're right, Jim. Do you want a link in, Jim? I did talk to Tug today. Tug has always been a really nice guy. I was frustrated. I misunderstood what he said in a video. Pal movement. Yeah, I misunderstood. I thought, well, he was referring to a situation that happened in our Lone Star group, and the situation in question was not. Didn't think he represented us fairly, but when I spoke to him, I understood him a little bit more. Yeah, that was so embarrassing. Well, I'm glad I spoke to him. Yeah, it was. I probably shouldn't have. I mean, how many times have I actually gone and I was just angry because the situation in question involved one of my friends. It wasn't. It wasn't about something about me. It was about one of my friends, and that's what bothered me. Um, I don't. I don't feel that we've been represented very fairly. I feel that our community and you know we're just a community of fans. Like we're not really anybody important. I feel like our community kind of got thrown under the bus and you know kind of told you know don't let like it's frustrating. I don't blame anybody. I know why people are doing it. It's just at the same time, I kind of want to tell them, you're defending this person, but you're not really defending us. and we were the ones that listened to you. We were the ones that have been patient. Um, and it kind of feels like I'm being punished for finally speaking out about it. It's like one of those situations where a kid in on the playground is he gets punched by somebody, and they keep punching and punching and punching, and they get in about 15 punches, and then the kid finally snaps and at the end and punches back, and the teacher goes in and gets mad at them. And I know it's not the exact extent, but it is that's sort of what it's feeling like to me. And I feel like we were sort of, because we did what we were supposed to do. And I in no way, shape, or form want this person kicked out of Comicsgate. People misunderstand me when they think I want him kicked out of Comicsgate. I want my side out. I wanted to be given the opportunity to defend myself. That's always what I wanted, because I don't think it was very fair what happened, and I don't think it's very fair that I'm not really allowed to say anything, because every time I do, somebody's like, "Well, you're just being dramatic." It's like it was 2 months. I think it's fair to be a little emotional about it and to be a little quote unquote over dramatic about it. And again, I don't blame the creators. I think it's a tough choice. I think they did what they thought was best. Um, I I just won't. It's been a decision that I don't think I feel comfortable being in Comicsgate anymore.
It's
And this
okay.
is well, it's
It's
been
okay.
other stuff that's led up to this. I mean, a few months ago, I was receiving death threats ironically, the same people that I'm being accused of following. Um,
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I
that was
your story is sadly not unique.
I am aware. There's a reason I went up 100 and no, why I went up 300 followers. Because remember, I only had about 23 before all this happened, and then when people saw it happening, more and more people followed me. And trust me, I know it's not. I receive messages weekly. I receive them sometimes even. I For a while I was receiving them almost daily.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people are upset. I know that's why I'm upset. It feels kind of like somebody got validated, while the people that it hurt kind of were told, you guys were just being a little over emotional. And again, I don't blame the creators. I know they did what they thought was best, but god dang, it hurt, because these were people that we were loyal to. These were people that we really admired and looked up to, and it just hurts.
Of course it does.
But like I told the guys, we don't really need to be validated by the pros. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to get this Reinhardt is being silly. It probably wouldn't hurt to get an apology. But I don't think we get one. It's not gonna be the end of the world if we don't get one. Uh,
But don't hold your breath waiting for it. It's not going to happen.
I mean, I'm not good. I don't need to be validated by it. I mean, it would probably make me feel better if we were, if we got an apology, but I know that it won't happen. I'm not, again, I don't blame the pros. I blame the situation at hand. And uh stuff happens. I mean, this is a good experience because I learned. I know better now. And I felt a lot better finding a community that will appreciate the kind of heart I have, instead of sort of what feels like abuse it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I don't, because that's one thing I like very much about myself that I don't want to change. Yeah, well, you need healing, and I need to not die. One of us is gonna not get what we want. Pride, they got a full.
I need
See,
healing.
okay. No, don't run in there. Oh my god. I hate playing mystery hero. I'm the only support, and we have 3 tanks that just committed suicide. They're gonna all have ults. This is gonna suck. I like being Mora too. Pride, do they have a widow now? Pride. Dang it. I got exploded. But yeah, fun fact,
Why
Raven
is
Outlaw
Brigade?
loves revenge. Raven, don't time anybody out this time. Yeah, all you popes are funny. Like I changed my name to Starfire Outlaw, based off of my Twitter name and based off of the comics Red Hood and the Outlaws. And all the other comic popes changed their names too.
Of course, just because they want to poke fun at it.
Yeah, they're I love the other popes. They're so much fun. Yeah, try and get me. Crud, they may actually get me. Never mind, run away. Um, I just I don't know. We're still gonna do stuff. We're still gonna do Titans Thursdays, which we're apolitical anyways, so we're not gonna be doing anything too much with that, or changing too much with that. We will still do fan speak, or I'll try to get on fan speak. We'll still do Comics Titans fundraiser. I'll just probably expand it to help people that aren't aren't people that are just Comicsgate. I think maybe we can spread it out to help people of all sides. Well, excluding like the SJW types. I don't want to give any SJWs money. I'm not. I don't think they deserve it. Oh my god, people are dumb. Okay.
This is what I would propose to everybody: is stop grouping people together. So stop using the term Comicsgate, stop using the term the SJWs, and start identifying people as individuals. So if there's
That was
if
the whole
there's if
reason that
there's
we joined Comicsgate, was because we were tired of being told you guys are Nazis, you guys are this and this. It's just like, but we're our own
okay,
people. We just don't like these stories.
so instead of being called Nazis, we called ourselves Comicsgate.
Yeah.
And so we traded one label for another, and
You're gonna have
the
to heal me.
connotations to the label didn't change. So start identifying people as individuals. You say you don't want to include the SJWs in it. Well, who is that? Who are the SJWs?
Probably
Identify them.
people that
Don't
do go around going, that because I had an SJW after me a few days ago, just for like shipping thing. They were very upset that I called them angry and then tried to bring race into it. I had no idea what this person's race was. But it was really funny. Like those are I don't really feel like those type of people deserve charity. That's my opinion though. I mean, if other people feel differently, they can feel that way. Um Yet by all means blame. You know what, Aldios? I will blame the war campaign because I do feel like they're responsible for having a lot of people leave Comicsgate. And you know what, when you receive about 10 people saying, yeah, it's the war campaign that made me leave, then you can probably go and say something to me. But I do have people talk to me. I do know what some of these people have gone through, and yes, I will blame the war campaign.
so
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 yes,
the
excuse
people
me.
so the people that make up the war campaign, the people that have the qualities
Well, no, okay, I don't
that
think
like that.
Roe is the big. I don't think Roe's the one doing it, but it's the people that associate with war campaign that are causing these issues.
Okay.
But yeah, I find it very ridiculous that anybody that speaks out against the war campaign is like instantly chastised for it, because God forbid, God forbid anybody say anything bad about them or call them out on their actions. But that's just my 2 cents.
But you have those people everywhere on both sides.
Oh, you do have people on both sides.
I mean, uh, I, I would vehemently equate war campaign type characters to
Mhm.
Mags Visaggio type characters.
Oh,
They
definitely.
have the same qualities.
Well, they act like two sides to the same coin.
Yes. Yes.
And it is frustrating when you have people that ignore what they've done and validate it. Um, I blame everyone. I blame animals too. I blame aliens. And people have to be scared of them. And I can promise you, I'll probably end up with. I value your opinion. I put the link in the chat if you would like to join Aldios. You are more than welcome to. Just understand that I do not appreciate you coming in here and trying to start arguments.
I am
Yeah, no, a
inebriated
bunch of
enough to
guys.
just have a problem with stuff like that. So if somebody jumps in and starts an argument, I might get myself in trouble.
Aldios. Okay, maybe it's not all war campaign, but there are enough people that are associating with the war campaign that are causing issues. But sure, let's ignore the issue.
All right, right there. A bunch of people or a bunch of guys having fun LARPing. That's the issue. That's the issue. They're doing it because it's fun to do and it fucks other people up.
No, okay, there
Period.
have been, and again, not all war campaign, because apparently, we have to make sure we say that, but not all war campaign, but there have been enough people that have, that have. All right, I just offered you a way to get in. I just told you you are more than welcome into the stream. That is not saying I don't want to argue. If you want to have a discussion, you are more than welcome into the hangout. I even told did I not just say he could come into the hangout? I
Absolutely, you
left
did.
it in the
link is in the
on the
chat.
chat. You are more than welcome into it, but do not sit there and lie about what's going on.
All this, just move your mouse over, scroll a little bit, and then click.
You are more than welcome to argue for the people that associate with the war campaign. I am not saying you can't do that. If you like them, that's fine. That's your opinion. I have seen evidence. I have had people come to me and tell me what was happening that makes me think otherwise. If you would like to debate, you are more than welcome in here. You have the link. The link is in the chat.
Unable to chat live. All right, fair enough.
No,
don't say
okay.
you weren't invited.
Yeah, no, then don't say that we didn't give you an opportunity, okay? Because I think that's a little unfair. Because you can't sit here when we did give you an opportunity and then tell us that we didn't give you it. Just because they don't know doesn't mean they are lying. No, okay, I do think that Ro can be a good person. I've seen stuff that does kind of make me go okay, but I've also seen stuff that makes me go, yeah, he can be a good person. I don't think Ro is the big problem. I think it's people that use the war campaign to attack people that associate with the war campaign, that have gone after people and have made them feel unwelcomed in this community, in a community that generally and generally the people they go after tend to be some of the nicest people in the community. No, okay, because there's a difference between an argument and a debate. A debate, it has more courtesy, and it's a lot more polite, and you're trying to sort of get an understanding. An argument is just two people yelling at each other. I don't really feel like getting into an argument, but I would be more than happy to debate you.
Yeah, I don't want to argue either, but I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah. If he wants to come on, then yeah.
No, okay, Aldios. If you are war campaign, that is fine. If you think that I am misspeaking about war campaign, please DM me so I can get your side of the story, and I'll talk to you about it. I'm very open to talk to you about it. If you think I am wrong, I will talk to you. I personally don't think that the war campaign is helping. It probably wasn't fair for me to generalize them and say that all war campaigners are bad. That is my fault. I am sorry if I offended you with that. However, from what I've personally experienced, I don't enjoy them. I find what they've done to some people, and I know it's not all war campaigners. I find what they've done to some people is bad for the community. It's insulting for the community.
It's not right.
Some of the stuff, and we've had people in this chat that the war campaign has gone after. People that I know are good people, that I know haven't really done anything outside of saying don't do that because that's bad. I don't.
I'm sorry. I'll
Oh
just.
no,
You said
definitely go for it.
you enjoy the war campaign. You find them hilarious. You know, I'll just. I'd probably find them hilarious too if it was a sitcom on television. But it's not.
Well, some of
It's
the stuff they do is funny. Like when it first started, it was really funny. It wasn't until some of the people started using it as a means to hurt people that it started going, okay, why are we doing this? And fine, if you guys don't like Vox Day or John De La Rosa, that's fine. Upset child AFK. What?
away
Well,
from keyboard.
I'm sorry, you'll
his
have to
kid,
explain
I'm
that
such a
one.
boomer.
his kid was upset, I think, so he had to
Oh,
go
okay.
away.
Okay.
You had me a bit confused there. I forgot where I was going with that. But the war campaign does have its moments. I mean, we saw we've seen them be funny. We've seen them do things that are funny, and I don't think all of them are inherently bad. Which I again, apologies for generalizing them. I probably shouldn't have done that. But okay, if you don't, thank you, Adrian. Um, if you don't like Fox and you don't like John De La Rosa, I think not liking Fox is probably a good thing. I will respect somebody that's like, yeah, I don't like Fox Day. Fox Day, from my experience, is not a good guy. Um, he tried to dox somebody in our community, somebody that all they did was make a meme of Vox Day and and it wasn't even a very harmful meme. It was just something that, something that I probably would have made for John Malin, something that lightly teases him. And they tried to find out where our friend lived. Yeah, I blame Vox Day for the first break in Comicsgate. But I'm kind of glad because we from modding groups, we know that there were some really crazy alt-right guys in there. There are. No, Don has been getting vicious on Twitter. But yeah, there were some alt-right people in Comicsgate. I will admit to that. I'm glad that they're not in there anymore because those people are crazy. For my yes, the alt-right people in Comicsgate were actually the ones that gave me my name because I would not let them post super crazy Nazi stuff. None of the mods would, but I was the one that was blamed for it because I would message them explaining why it wasn't allowed, and they gave me my name, High Priestess of Starfire, and that later evolved into Popefire. But yeah, if you don't like Fox Day, that's a good thing. If somebody does like him, fine, whatever. Like that's not gonna cause me to lose any sleep. I probably won't interact with that person. Um, if people don't like John, again, that's fine. I've disagreed with John before. I've deleted posts that John has made. It's not the end of the world for me if somebody doesn't like somebody. Like if somebody doesn't like Mike Miller, it's not going to be the end of the world for me. I'll still like Mike Miller. It's not going to be like, okay, this guy doesn't like him, I guess I should just completely crap all over Mike just because this one person doesn't. That's not the type of person I am. If somebody doesn't like somebody, that's fine. It's not going to bother me. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. What bothers me is in situations where people will lie about what happened and when they'll go and personally attack people, because you can attack people's actions. You can call people out on their actions. But don't attack them as a person, because that's when you automatically lose an argument. You want to attack the actions, not the person. And again, I apologize for generalizing. No, they went after Stephanie. Just for making a meme, and we all saw the meme, and it wasn't really that bad. And I apologize for generalizing the war campaign. I like Ro. He's been very polite. The once or two times I've talked to him, again, it's people that I've associated with the war campaign that I have a problem with, and it tends to be the same 2 or 3 people every time. Again, I've seen stuff that Mike Miller has said that's kind of disappointed me. I've seen stuff that Edwin said that's disappointed me, stuff that other creators have said that have disappointed me. I'm not angry at them. It happens. I'll kick him right in his vagina. What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Jim.
You are
I
vicious today.
tease Skinny.
I know Skinny's so easy to tease, so
Oh.
I like Skinny. He was actually one of our mods at Lone Star before we decided to all take a break from it. I think I made him his avatar, the one with the Red Hood and the Wonder Woman. I don't know if he still uses it.
No clue.
Can I have a quick moment to say something?
No, Booster's not here.
Sure you can. Go ahead, talk.
I don't think I invited him.
And I have a shout out to Raven Outlaw. You're looking real fine.
Oh man, you wasted the moment on that.
That was what you wanted to get out.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
I appreciate all the popes thinking it was funny to change their names from Pope to Outlaw. You guys are insane.
See how it is. You decide to just go ahead and have a stream, and you don't even invite your old buddy Booster. No, it's
I put the stream in the chat.
I don't even mind.
I'll put the stream in the chat again.
Why would I care? It's not like my feelings are hurt or nothing. It's not like I'm feeling betrayed.
Fine.
How about you lick a tit?
I just figured if people were in the chat, I thought I sent it to you. I apologize.
I am hurt.
Do you want me to play a violin?
My anus is quite sore right now.
Good.
Thanks, man.
Gosh. Next time, lube up your fingers.
Oh god, that's such a disgusting image.
I tried that, bro. I tried using butter. What do you recommend?
No, butter. No. Spit.
Okay, so you guys misunderstand the Outlaws thing. Like, my username on Xbox was Starfire Outlaw from because at the time that was when Outlaws started, I believe. So I changed my name to Starfire Outlaws because I wanted to put Starfire in my name, but all the other Starfires were taken. So I was like, I'm gonna put Outlaws. Nobody else.
You have no idea. You have no idea how much I love it that your little pal Pope Raven immediately changed her name to Raven Outlaw. That is some beautiful dedication that this weirdo has. I love it.
Pope
Raven is my greatest enemy, but also my best ally.
I have no idea who this person is and how they keep up with the shtick, but I love it.
Is it solidarity or is it like creepy stalkerism?
A bit of both, I'd imagine.
All right.
So many wrenches.
Yeah,
you guys have I think I have more people with wrenches than I do that actually watch the chat.
You guys think it's funny?
Oh, shit.
No, but Pope Robin also changed his name from Pope Robin to Robin Outlaw. You guys are weird.
God.
I know the popes are especially the Teen Titans popes, dedicated people they are.
A bunch of bloody weirdos, man. Love it.
So we went to war with John Malin.
Oh no.
Who what?
We went to war with John Malin. He endorsed the cult of Raven. So we went and got our own pro, and he's gonna represent us. We decided Gary Shipman was our best chance of representation because Gary Shipman always gets the headshots.
Okay. So is this what it feels like to lose? Like early on, like Never mind. I'm
are you throwing shade at me?
I don't know. Does it feel a little chilly where you're standing?
I don't know, man. I usually I only feel that when I'm standing next to you, though.
Front shit, you Kinsey. I think and now kiss.
Promises.
Yeah.
That old man is going into a retirement home. I mean, like I told you earlier, Raven, she always gets the headshot.
You sure that's not a facial?
Oh my gosh.
I like what Pope Rob. I like what Robin Outlaw said. It's poop noon.
Are you
Go away.
Robin Outlaw? Are you trying to hawk off your own work and go like, wow, this guy's really cool, gee. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Malin Militia, Team Raven. What would Gary's thing be? What would we call ourselves, Booster?
The shippers.
Oh, I got it. The Gary Fairies.
Shippers.
That doesn't sound good at all. That sounds worse.
You say the Gary fairies.
The Gary Fairies.
Are we like a bunch of fairies? Are we like, hello? We represent Gary.
Star fairies.
No, you can,
The
that's
star
worse.
fairies.
Malin Militia, the old folks. I went
comics guy. He's amazing.
You guys,
we're still calling it a comics guy. What we're doing now?
yeah. I mean, do you guys know what the restaurant Furs is?
No.
It's like excuse me. It's like a cafeteria styled restaurant, and you know, every time you go in there, it's like a retirement home. And you know, there's always all these old people, because I went in there with my mom one day, and it was like 4 o'clock. We went in there to pick something up for my little brother, and it was packed with nothing but old people, all having dinner. It was just the funniest thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've seen more. I think I saw more old people at Furs or those cafeteria style restaurants than I do in retirement homes.
Yeah, because that's where they go to spend their day to get away from their retirement home. Shipman's Navy.
Shipman's.
What?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Who said that? Vic King? I was gonna call you Vice King. My dyslexia. Booster's the new Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, huh?
Oh, I don't know who that's an insult to.
You know, yeah.
I'm going to lean towards that's insulting Booster.
Oh, thank you. I think. Even though Jim Carrey was pretty funny back in the day. He's an absolute weirdo these days. But
yeah, I was going to say, like Jim Carrey, like maybe 15 years ago, okay, but now, no.
Politics ruin everything.
Yeah, but everything is politics.
Whatever.
I hate that argument so much. Everything is politics. It is for politically obsessed weirdos.
I had somebody actually tell me that they were disappointed with Blue Mamba because of the politics in the book.
What politics were in there?
Well, you read it.
Well, I mentioned Antifa. And
Yeah.
Right? You read it, right?
Oh, fuck.
No, I read it. I liked it. It was the first comic I read that actually had like titties and stuff in it, like where you actually like can see them. Because I've never read a dirty comic before.
I love that that's your takeaway.
I mean, you should be thankful. I never bought a book like that before.
I'm so glad that I was your first foray into the adult section of the bookstore.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
I'm gonna get crap for this. But I've never seen an actual male thingy.
Why are you telling everyone this? Don't put that out on the internet.
Yeah, your DMs are gonna be so full now.
Oh fuck.
What? Oh my.
I'm gonna block it, everybody.
For the love of God, chat, please send me the dick pics. I can handle them. I can take it.
Hey, Raven Outlaw, can you
Hentai manga. I don't want to read a hentai manga.
send me the
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
You're too naive. Your own good.
I know, she's so pure.
Well, now.
pure gold.
We
Got
were,
it.
we were supposed to be talking about the Sober Titans review, and we just did.
Were we?
That's the
I'll just
problem.
say-
Is
I'm
2
out of
sober.
10. It sucked. I hated it.
Yeah, that goes for every episode, even the ones we haven't seen yet. They all suck.
There you go. Is Booster hitting the Jim Carrey route? I'm already doing like some pretty sweet MS Paint pictures. If you want me to do like some weird drum pictures and pass it off as some kind of genius political statement, I can do that for you, Adrian. How's that sound? Yeah.
You
Nothing?
do that.
No,
Go chase your dreams, man.
Bombing here? What's going on?
Why keep watching a bad show? Because somebody has to watch it. Somebody has to give an honest review on it, because everybody that's reviewing it is giving it reviews based off of politics. We're not reviewing it based off of politics. We're reviewing it based off of our honest God opinions.
Because somebody out there has to say that an orange hooker in a terrible wig is bad.
She's not even orange.
She's not orange.
Orange girl bad.
I want to. Yeah. Oh my God! Is that the reason they didn't make it orange? Because it was somehow linked to Trump?
Oh, that would be priceless.
They're like, they're gonna think we're like a pro-Trump show if we make orange people.
Well, here's the thing: the original Starfire actually was golden skin, not orange. Yeah, she was the color of blah 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 blah.
Gold or something, wasn't she? That was the idea of it. That she was like the golden girl, quite literally.
Golden.
Yeah, they called her Goldie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except gold doesn't show up very well on early print in early print media. So you have to go with the next closest color.
Yeah.
Which interestingly enough is orange.
Yeah. But yeah, that show has been brutal, and the reason we keep watching it is because, well, of course, Kinsey is a Titans fan, the biggest I know, the only one I know. She might be the only Starfire fan, you guys. So give us some more.
That is not true. You take that back. I run Starfire groups. I know that's not true.
Hell, Starfire.
Yes. And we just watched this show because it's hilarious to rip on. I love ripping on crap shows. I love watching crap movies. It's a weakness for me.
You know, I love drunk and then have me react to it because I'll get angry react.
It's true. I just want to take advantage of her while she's drunk. It's all true. You got me.
Can we watch it again now and get drunk again?
I'm way ahead of you.
No. Speaking of which,
okay, we'll watch. I'll show you guys some scenes from it. I can't. Of course, it won't have sound. I'll probably have to show it in
I've already got my beer cold.
You just want to drink.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys some scenes.
Dead air.
Dead
air is bad. Silence is bad.
Bad. It gets so cringy.
Let me ask totally off the wall question for everybody here. Oh wait, shit, the video started. Never mind.
Yeah, go for it. What's the question?
All right. Should I came into a decent amount of money recently, and I have the option of either putting a down payment on a nice car or paying for production of Blue Mamba _2. Which should I do?
Do you have a car already?
Which one sounds more productive? I don't mean to sound like a dick. I mean, sorry, that sounded way more awful than I meant to.
Which sounds more productive?
Yeah. I mean, you know, do you need a car right now, or do you want to do more Blue Mamba?
I don't need a car right now. I mean, I have a truck.
Then I don't see why not go for more Blue Mamba, man.
If I could make money off of Blue Mamba, that would be a really, really excellent idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if you think Blue Mamba is the way to go, I'd go with that. If you need a car though, or the one you have that's broken down, I would have to go with the car. Just
No,
sort of
mine's not broken down. It's just that it's a truck.
Mm.
You know.
Raven Outlaw's suggestion is that you should buy a bicycle and blow it all on lotto tickets. How does that sound?
It might be.
Good idea.
I have a feeling the odds would be a little weird, so roulette might be a better option.
Poker.
Adrian asked, well, how well have people received Blue Mamba?
So far, probably about 70% of the opinions have been positive.
Mhm.
Out of that 70%, maybe about half have been specifically positive. So people who have like said, I like these particular things instead of saying, generally, oh, it's a good book in general. And there have been a few that have come back, like the one person that said they didn't like the fact that it had politics in it, and a couple other people didn't like it because it had so many pages of lesbian sex in it. And
I'm sure that's what a lot of people really liked about it, though.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, how many people do you think from that percent will come back? Because number ones do tend to sell a lot more. I know I will buy Blue Mamba number 2. I don't know the percentage of everyone else that might.
So I look at the number of backers I got on the first one, and figured that probably half of those people will buy issue 2.
Right.
And that does not make it a profitable book.
Okay.
So marketing has to be ramped up a lot. And this time of year is not the time to do it.
Yeah, definitely not around Christmas.
So
let me just say something, man. I've always loved the idea of creating a story or something, and for me, if I had the opportunity to do it, I would just go ahead, like, screw the consequences. Like, I would love to put a book out there, but I don't really have the means of doing it right now.
Oh yeah.
But that's just me. And if you have had criticisms to the book, I'd say you take those criticisms to heart and try to make a really damn good product next time. See how you can keep on improving,
Well, and oddly enough, the issue 2 actually addresses the criticisms that I've gotten. And I wrote issue 2 like 7 months ago. So everybody all the criticisms that came out of issue 1, I somehow I premonitioned them and already fixed them. So yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm probably gonna sit on this decision for a little while.
Yeah, definitely think this one over. I mean, if you have to, you can just sell your script of part 2 to other people, because I do want to know what else happens. I'm very invested in this book now. I hope you know that.
See, the thing is now would be the time to start the pencils for issue 2, because just the amount of time it would take to get done. If I started the pencils for issue 2 right now, that would put a good release date for March or April. So I don't know. I have to think it over. Not like the money I have is going to go anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, definitely think that one over. I mean, we're not creators here. We generally, except for Adrian. Adrian is an artist. Adrian actually will do our Times Thursday pictures. He's finishing up Raven for us. I kind of asked him too late. So he's a little that's why Raven was a little late this week. But this week we're gonna take a break from Times Thursday because I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday. But then next week we'll do it, and I think we're gonna go over. You know what? Let's pick in the chat. Let's do a straw poll. Pick 5 Titans for me, Booster, or pick a Titan for me, Booster.
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold is not a Teen Titan. Jordan, pick a Titan for me.
Robin Dick Grayson.
We already went over Dick Grayson. We'll do Tim Drake.
This boy.
Jim, give me a Titan.
shit.
Good
Don't ask me
Babs.
that question right now.
Batgirl Babs.
That girl was not. Barbara was not in the Teen Titans.
Oh, Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. Okay. We'll do 3 Titans, and then somebody said Beast Boy. Actually,
I
let's let the
reckon
chat
I'm like the one Jaime Reyes fan in Comicsgate.
Okay, hanging in there. Starfire. Okay, we'll put Donna Troy in Starfire.
Donna Troy would be interesting.
Yeah, that one would be very hard to go over actually, because Donna Troy has a lot of problems. And it's not the character's fault. It's just people not knowing what to do with their character.
Yeah, because even me trying to sit here and explain what she is hard to do.
Thundara, if you don't mind not talking about that here, that's not very appropriate. Yeah, Donna Troy, Blue Beetles. I put Blue Beetles. I apologize, Blue Beetles. Donna Troy. I mean, I've read every issue of Titans. I do try and keep up with it. And Donna Troy, I'm still a bit confused on her backstory. I don't really know which one to go with anymore. There's just been so many of them, and they all sort of flow together. We'll end the voting in 2 minutes. Oh boy, my back. Yeah, I'm super excited though, because Titans Thursdays is really fun. It's nice to get people in here to talk comics, because I think that's kind of what we're missing with our community is we've been so caught up in some of this stuff that we haven't been paying attention to what we actually came together for, and that was talking comics. And I'm so happy that we're gonna start doing the Discord discussions again. And then we're going to do Titans Thursday, which is when we'll talk about the cartoon, comics, and all other incarnations of those characters. We used to talk comics every freaking night. Yeah, yeah. Trust me, I know that one, Adrian. I really do miss it.
I remember when Comicsgate was about comics. What a weird fucking thing, huh?
What kind of alternate reality do you live in, man?
New Zealand.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
New Zealand.
All right. Yeah. You know, I almost moved there.
Should have.
I came really close to doing it.
It's a good place.
Nah, it's too full of bogans.
Yeah.
Like Jordan over here, 12-year-old bogans.
I'm
Yeah,
not
fucking hell.
12.
Jordan's
I'm
only
21.
he says he's 21, but we know that deep down inside he's only 12.
He's like an 8-year-old. He's an 8-year-old hobbit bogan. Anyway.
Triggered.
Shit.
Oh boy. I really like that, Raymond. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, come on. 2 votes on Starfire and Tim Drake. You know what? I want to talk Tim Drake. We win with Tim Drake with 3 votes.
Wait, I didn't get to do Blue Beetle.
All right, then vote. You're still gonna lose.
Okay, he's at 2 votes. Oh, fuck, Tim Drake is at 3. Fuck you guys. You all suck.
All right, so next week is not next week. Next week is a break because we're doing Discord discussion next week on Saturday. We're gonna do what kind of discussion do you think would be really cool? You know what? Let's talk.
Why is Tim Drake afraid of alleys? There you go.
Let's do comics discussion on 2000 Marvels. 2000 era Marvel. And we'll do that on Saturday. Everybody is welcome to come. We do put in people from our Discord. It's easier than doing the recordings. Now those we are very strict. We are very strict on the rules because we do want those to stay more on a debate and less as an argument. Oh boy. Whew. Yeah. All right, Adrian. Who next? Or you have 2 weeks to get Tim Drake done. I don't even think he's still in the chat.
Wait, okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
Dead air.
Joshy. Okay, Pope Raven or Outlaw Raven. This is why you lose your wrench every time. I give it to you every stream I'm on, and then I have to take it away. I keep putting my hope in you. Why do you keep disappointing me?
Because it's Pope Raven.
Oh my goodness.
2099 Cyberpunk. Ooh, that actually sounds good. Joshy, I actually voted for Tim Drake. I really wanted to talk Tim Drake. I want to get the Robins out of the way.
Disgusting. You. Blue Beetle's tied with Tim Drake now.
Well, it's already over, so.
Ah, shit.
Alright, do you really want to talk Blue Beetle?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, okay, because I don't know a lot about Blue Beetle outside that he was a Titan for a little bit. He actually wasn't a Titan for as long as what people think.
Yeah, I haven't actually read a single thing with him and the Teen Titans.
Well,
I did read his 2006 solo series. It's actually a really good read, that one.
Well, you may be our Blue Beetle expert, because what I've read has only been the Teen Titans stuff. No, Tim Drake, I'll probably need to find somebody that knows a little bit more than me. It was an accident. The countdown to Troy was robbed. I think the vote was rigged.
Yeah,
was
I think
Adrian
so.
and Jim the only ones that voted Donna Troy?
Probably.
I don't know if I want to do Donna Troy. She's a lot harder to do than some of the other characters.
But think what you'll learn. Think of what you'll learn by having to go after Donna Troy.
I know Dustin would like that one. He likes the legacy characters. Let's see. Oh crud, I guess I accidentally still had the Streamlabs open, messing stuff up.
Poor Raven Outlaw.
Yeah, poor
Raven Outlaw, many things are accidents, and still people go to jail.
Yes, I'm sure your parents made a few accidents, Raven Outlaw.
Why have you hand out bloody wrenches like candy in this stream, don't you?
I don't like letting people feel left out. Okay, I want everybody that I like to have a wrench.
People like Raven Outlaw deserve to feel left out.
Come on,
Well, I gotta give her a chance.
You give it one more chance.
I give her no. Okay, so this is the thing. I give Raven Outlaw a wrench at the beginning of the stream, and then when they do something that they don't need to do, I take it away, and then next stream I give it back. That's how it works.
So you would be the kind of teacher who would tell everybody at the beginning of the day that everybody in the class has an A, and your grade will be an A unless you fuck up.
It's political correctness.
No.
It's ruining this country.
I would be the kind of teacher that sent homework home that said who's the best Teen Titan, and then when they didn't answer Starfire, I would give them Fs.
Oh, Raven Outlaw's leaving Comicsgate now because of this.
Oh. Raven, you can have your
That's
wrench
good.
back
You should.
on the next stream.
What comics? It's all dead now.
Yeah, which Comicsgate are you leaving? Because apparently there are 50,000 of them.
Oh no. I'm deleting my Twitter. Oh.
I should.
Do it.
I sort of got a present for Pope Raven.
This bloody Starfire Outlaw over here convinced me to get a damn Twitter, and now I feel freaking toxic. I feel like I'm poisoning myself every time I look at it, and I can't fucking stop because the idea of getting more followers is addictive to me.
I know, it's like heroin.
I can't.
Twitter's the worst website ever created.
You know that it's killing you, but you can't get away from it.
It's like a parasite eating your insides.
It's like Raven fans. It's everywhere. They're like cockroaches. They spread.
Oh man.
They spread like a disease.
I love you, darling, but words like that are just hurtful.
Speaking of Twitter, if you guys haven't already, follow some of the people here. Jim does make his own comics. He's a pretty nifty guy. Booster doesn't do anything, but we're trying to get him 100 subs anyways. When we get Booster to 100 subs, we're gonna do a little giveaway where I give away a Popefire picture, because I have this cute little it's the Teen Titans Starfire, but she's wearing a Pope hat, and I think that would be a really cool gift for somebody that's just for a giveaway. We want to get Booster.
A face reveal.
No face reveal. We want a reward, not a punishment.
Mate, she just doesn't want me to do a face reveal because she's worried that all the ladies will just slide off their freaking chairs the second I do it.
Yeah, that's something that would happen.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. Fuck you guys.
No, I'm not interested.
Not even a little smooch, nothing.
No.
Not like a little smooch on the cheek.
Not even a tingle.
Not even a tingle.
Mate, you're a real tease, you know that.
Yeah, I do. Dead air.
Yep. And whose fault is that?
I'm
All
so
yours.
sad. I'm at 360 Twitter followers now, and I can't use the tree fetty meme anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's so heartbreaking. I was really enjoying that one.
I should have plugged it then.
I got so many people to say tree fetty. That will be when I die. That will still be my greatest accomplishment. Tricking people into saying tree fetty.
Yay! Raven Outlaw's got a ranch.
Yeah, now you can cut it with the puppy dog eyes. We are the previous Confiscate group number 57. What are you guys talking about?
Earth 57.
As soon as I give it to you, this is why you only this is why you don't have a.
I love this.
See, this is the thing about chats like this is either everybody has a wrench or nobody has a wrench because someone fucks with somebody else.
I love it. That's what I would do.
Just take everybody's wrench away.
No.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. All right.
Nobody gets a wrench.
Nobody gets a. No, I like seeing the colorful stuff. I like the blue.
All right. Shifting gears here. Who here thinks we need a Wonder Twins movie?
Not really.
No.
Maybe one directed by Zack Snyder. I think that would be hilarious. Like that would just be so totally incorrect. That would be funny. You know what I mean? But what is it? Raven Outlaw banning more fucking people?
No. So, okay. I'm thinking like Wonder Twins. It would still kind of be a bit of a comedy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But it's directed by Michael Bay.
You know, honestly, I'm just wondering how the Shazam movie will do. I hope it's good. I
think it's going to be good.
I really hope it's good, and same with Aquaman, because I really want the DCEU to recover from the Zack Snyder schlob that it became.
I'm pretty sure Aquaman is going to pull it out.
I hope so. That second extended trailer was excellent.
And Shazam just looks like it's going to be the funny family movie.
It looks like dumb fun. I hope it's a
dumb fun.
Yeah, absolutely. We could use that.
I just want DC to be good because I want Starfire in there.
Samuli Foreign. I've got 18 issues outlined for Blue Mamba.
Excuse me. Wait, you said 14 or 15?
18.
18. Okay, yeah, I misheard that completely.
Yeah, I have 3 story arcs outlined already, and the first 4.5 scripts written. So
Can you tell us anything about that? Like, do you have any villains that you could give us like a little tease about?
yes, there is still politics in my books.
Get out of Comicsgate! How dare you?
I know, how
You're
dare
not
I?
welcomed here.
I still poke fun. I still poke fun at identity politics.
Mhm.
I still poke fun at at the conservative right who thinks that lesbians are evil.
Mhm.
And I still use current day political issues as a backdrop for the stories.
That's fine by me. You know, I'm not even totally against bloody politics being out of comics entirely. You know, I read Anna Cinti's Daredevil recently. It was excellent. It was full of lefty politics, but it was also still evenly spread among all the characters, you know? It wasn't just one character lecturing all the others endlessly,
Yeah.
and that character being raised to be the moral arbiter of the show, right? We had this feminist character in Anna Cinti's Daredevil who, you know, she lectured people, right? But the other characters hated her for that, right? That is some of the most self-aware feminist writing I've ever seen, because people know that getting lectured to constantly makes you a fucking drag of a person that people just don't want to be around.
I've given this hint away. I'll give it away here too. In an upcoming issue, there is a strip club
I'm interested.
where all of the dancers are transsexuals.
I'm less interested. Oh dear.
And Adrian, yes, I have another way that I'm making a living.
That's good.
That's good.
So I don't rely on
No.
making comics to pay my bills.
Now, are you doing the comics because you have a passion for it, right? That's why you're doing it, correct?
I got into it because it sounded fun.
Did you have fun with it?
It was an experience
That's one
that
way
I
to
wasn't prepared for, and I think I would have had more fun with it
Mhm.
if I hadn't gotten involved with Comicsgate at all.
Oh my, look what you did! Raven Outlaw just banned somebody.
Yeah, I
He
think
just timed out Joshua.
Well, they're
Yeah.
they aren't really worth we could time out, so who cares?
Yep. I'm sorry that happened, man. I know how it feels to have something you kind of love to be kind of ripped away, and you don't really have fun with it anymore.
I said this on another stream that ever since I stopped paying attention to the Comicsgate YouTube creators, not the comic creators, but the YouTube people. Ever since I stopped paying attention to all of that shit, I've actually started enjoying my pull list again.
See, Comicsgate for me, I felt bad because my favorite superhero is Starfire, obviously. I just wanted a good Starfire. Rebirth gave me a decent Starfire. It gave me a good Starfire that we hadn't seen in about 20 years. Now granted that those 20 years I spent reading New Teen Titans, so I didn't have to experience it with her where she was as bad as she was in the 2000s to 2000, I believe 14 or 13, whenever Rebirth started. But you know, for me with Rebirth, a lot of my complaints were fixed because really all I wanted was a good Teen Titans book.
Well, you're more
I felt
that with Odyssey, right? Justice League Odyssey has been quite good.
Oh, Odyssey is one of the
Yeah.
best books out there right now.
Hmm.
If you guys haven't picked up Odyssey, go pick up Justice League Odyssey. It is the best. It is my favorite book in a very long time.
It's just plain comics fun, like it should be, man.
Yeah,
I've been
even the guy
enjoying Dark.
behind it. Oh, Dark. I haven't read that one. Is that one any good?
I love the look of that. But I don't know.
I mean,
much
it's magic based. So I mean, if you enjoy the supernatural part of Marvel comics, then yeah, you'll like it. But if you yeah, but it's fairly well researched as far as the characters, and then the backdrops of the stories that they're using. The background characters, the background story is fairly well researched. So
is
yeah.
Constantine in it?
He's there, but he's not playing a big role, really. At least not yet.
Okay, is he written by someone who wasn't British?
Say what?
Is Constantine being written by someone who wasn't British? That is always one of my main concerns with Constantine.
I don't pay as much attention to the credits on a comic book as everyone else does. And I think that makes the book more enjoyable for me, because otherwise I'll start recognizing names and I'll hate the book before I read it. Make sense?
Oh, no, I completely agree with you.
Some kind of pre-bias or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I hate it when Americans write Constantine. Because they always write him like, oh, bloody hell, that bloke sure is a wanker, isn't he? It's
no, you don't. Nah, there's not any over the top stuff with Constantine.
Oh, bloody hell! It hurts.
So far, this seems to be centered around Wonder Woman and Zatanna.
Wait, Wonder Woman's in Justice League Dark?
Yep.
Sweet. Why though? Well, I could ask the same thing about Starfire and Cyborg and Odyssey.
Wonder Woman is a magic-based character for some part.
Some part, yeah, but she was never somebody that I considered.
Yeah,
she's mythology-based.
Yeah, that's better. But
yeah.
Let's check out Adrian's Raven. Can you zoom out for us, Adrian?
And if you read Justice League Dark, you'll find out just how involved into the magic realm she is. It's actually very, very interesting the way they made that story, considering, I mean, I know, so they used not to give too much away, but they use Hakache as the villain so far, and they used her really, really well. And if you read the Justice League Dark up to this point, you'll see how Wonder Woman got involved in it. It's pretty cool.
I may pick that up in trade, because really, I try and
grab it on a digital sale or something like that.
Yeah.
You know.
I really only try to keep, because what I do is I'll buy the single issues of Teen Titans, and then I'll buy the trades of them, and then I'll buy trades of other books, because I don't really want to get into buying every single issue, you know, because I'm one of those persons where if I'm gonna read it, I want to read it all the way through. Like, I don't want just like parts of it. Yeah. And with certain stuff, because I am more invested in Titans. Titans is one of my favorite books. I don't like I'll buy the single issues and the trades, and that gets expensive. $3 a book, and then trades, which usually end up anywhere from $21 to $22. It does start adding up, especially when I'm also trying to go back and collect some of the new Teen Titans stuff, and then some of the trades of some of the older Titans stuff. Oh, I think I'm getting a little sleepy. Yeah, are you guys cool with ending this here? Because it is almost 1 a.m.
That's fine with me. I just jumped on because reasons.
Hey, I'm happy you're here. Everybody go check out Jim. He's the creator of Blue Mamba. You know, he's a really good guy. He's always been very relaxed and chill. And you know, if you ever just need, you ever just want to follow somebody that's really cool, just go to him, because he's one of the coolest guys out there.
I am the Xanax of Comicsgate.
All right, thank you everybody for showing up and watching us. And Adrian, that looks really good. I'm so excited for the finished product. I'm really thankful that Adrian is our artist for Titans Thursday. Because I really wanted to get an artist from the community, and I know Adrian personally, and he's one of my closest friends in this movement. And I'm really thankful for it. He's volunteering to do this. Yeah, definitely follow Adrian on Twitter. I have a lot of blue wrenches here. Can somebody pull up Adrian's Twitter and link it? Yeah, follow him on Twitter. He does like a handful of streams. He'll definitely stream on here a lot. $X. All right, see you guys.